Hi, welcome back to our channel and back to the tutorial for Python. Today we're going to see the simple project called that is real-time currency converter. So if you run the program successfully or you can say project execute the project, we can get the output like this. That is the US what are the Indian rupees, what are the various the today world construct a lot of currencies. So if you whenever you can select something and give like this, and whenever you want you can convert from, for example, TVD to Indian rupee, whatever amount you can convert, you can get the output like this. So if you want to perform like this, before seeing the source code, here now some information that is you can say like this only. So that is can say the question now, sorry, the topic is here convert, that is currency conversion using Python with GUI with the help of TK GUI. So here, or you can say currency converter in Python with source code. This is a real time. So here, what is this of currency converter? Because it always using Python allows to here we need some basic knowledge of Python sufficient to do the conversion. Suppose one currency, where every country have a different currency, that is USD to INR or INR to USD or whatever may be there, or even also. So here, if you want to execute this application or project, we need two things. One is called tkinter. This is for user interface. One more called request. This is the one of the package for to get URL ID. So if you want to get the URL, we need sub request here. So how do you install? It's very simple. Easy. You can use the command called pipe install, pipe space install the package name called request here. So already defined here. If you want to execute the program, so execute the application project, you can execute in the Pycharm or Python ideally, and so on. Anything if you want, you can do it here. Let's start the program. Before showing the execution, I explain the program here. So here, step number you have to think is we have to step number import the initialize the packages, then import the model and define the classes and activate the classes with the help of GUI. Enough here. So first line from tkinter import star, then import tkinter as tk, then import tkinter import tdk. So like that, you can start the program and class real time. The error coming. Yes. So first step is I'm going to create a class called real-time currency converter, where I'm going to define the method init self comma URL, then self dot data equals dot get URL of j dot and so on. Then I'm going to use self dot currencies. Then that is for current data. Every day based on the based on the market, the value will be changed here. So for example, $1 equal to 70 rupees. Next day it may be a 71 rupee 50 paisa on so what are based on the market. So based on that, you can calculate the currency converter here. Then I'm going to use a definition function where I'm going to use a from currency to currency, the amount what at last the user can enter the amount, maybe 100 or 200 or 5,000, what are the amount enter. After entering the amount, it will convert from one place to another. For example, if you want to convert to, it's not USD, it will take the formula amount is equal to amount by self dot consists of from currency. Then limiting the position, where you can give like this, amount is equal to round of amount multiply self dot consists of to currency for to, this is for this formula for getting the output. So whenever amount given, it will convert to the thing which option you want, whether you want convert to INR to USD or whatever there. Then class up, I'm going to define here that is tk.tk. Then define I'm going to use a method called definition of self command converter. Then I'm going to give the title of the application called currency converter. Then I'm writing self.currency converter is equal to converter. Then I'm going to set the size for the geometry configure. I'm giving the BG color. So if you want, you can change the color, anything. I just want print with the help of red color. So I'm giving the color. Then I'm going to give self intro label. Then where I'm giving the mod title like welcome to the real-time converter concern. And the good thing about this project is at the end of the project display the headline as well as the current date also. What day, for example, today date is 16/7/2022 display. If execute tomorrow, it will display the date of 17/7/2022 and so on. So here giving some of the bold size and font here. If you want, you can check. So here I'm going to write the label date underscore label where I'm writing one Indian rupee equals to what. Then I'm going to write the option here self dot currency converter dot convert. Then I'm writing INR USD. So whatever the dollars, the USD and so on, and date. So I'm personally I'm using, we are supporting the Indian date only. in the India like a date only, and so on. All the options I'm going to give. So simple and easy. We are going to continue. Then don't bother about the small error. We are getting output here. So here I'm just closing. So already executed program here. So here, sorry. So here like that is there. Then I'm going to give entry box where I'm going to valid self.register, self.restrict number only. See, so like that you can give here. So you're continuing the program. So entry box where you're going to set a combo box because the user have option to select the multiple one by one. They can select a drop down button where I'm getting string value, send INR, USD, and so on. I'm giving the size of 12 bolts letter size and font sizes like that. Then combo box we are using where you're going to use the text label, value, state, and self dot to currency drop down where you're giving the options. What are the options you want to can give here? Read only what I'm there, and if we are calling the method called self dot from current drop down place x equal to 30, y is equal to 120, and so on. So this is for make the output screen. We are making the application, so like that only. Then convert button using similarly you can give convert button. Once you click the convert button, user it will the action will perform and display the output immediately. So then definition perform where you can give perform the things like amount from currency to currency. Okay, so what are the user giving at the end of the execution of the program, it will display. So anything they can do. So for the and then the round value, it will print the round value also. Like that you can give and restrict number only. Here the we are a user can give the numbers like that. Why you are using this restrict number means user can type the numbers only. Just it may be 0 to 9 and so on, or else dot also. The for example 50.5. Remaining is not acceptable here. That's only that reason we're using the restrict number only method here. So like that you can give and return string. If you give any other, it will be invalid here. And then if we are giving the condition, if name underscore main, then URL is equal to, that's what we declare the package called request. So we're giving some exchange rate underscore API.com. Why? Because it take the up to date. So what are the up to date values of currency in India or US, whatever that it will be get it here. That is only giving the URL link here. Then converter is code I'm giving real time currency converter, URL app converter, and so on. At last completing with the main loop here. So I hope that you understand the source code. We are just importing the packages. After install importing the package, then we are calling the class and also methods here. Let's go for execution. So once executed, if you can execute in Pycharm, Python, ideally different. What are the IDs here? Let's go for execution now. So once you executed, you will get the screen like successfully. Let's assume that I have some dollar that is I have an U. Sorry, I have VS that is like that. I'm giving the number of just 30. So I want to convert to Indian rupee. So it will convert it and printing the answer of 420 rupees. Now I want to convert from here. I'm changing some other idea like that. And here I'm going to change it some other like INR, whatever there we see. Anything you can select, no issue. So you can select some different dollar. This example only. So like this coming. So just I'm giving something like MNT like that. And now I have to convert it to display the information like ID value is 143.49, or else I'm giving just 100 and I can convert to some other value. So like this, if you want, you can convert to Indian rupee or whatever the Indian rupee I'm converting. You make convert button, it convert to 2 rupees 50 paisa like that. So like that, you can execute the real-time currency converter. If you have any queries or suggestions, please kindly communicate with the social media. And if you like the channel, please subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you.